You're likely, if you've gone through the videos on IC&D, already familiar with some symbols that you're going to see in this course. But there's a number of other icons and symbols that are new to this course. And being somewhat familiar with them now, when you see them later, is going to help because they're going to be consistent throughout the course. If you take a look on my slide, you notice in the top left, the router and workgroup switch. They're the same symbols that you saw with the IC&D Part 1 and IC&D Part 2 courses. So are the PC and the server. Most of the rest you see here, they weren't part of IC&D. We didn't have a need for them. We do now though, so we're going to add them in there. And if you look at them, you can tell the difference fairly quick. All these devices we're going to be working with at one point or another. The router with a firewall is the most interesting icon in that it looks just like the router icon we had, but it's got some red bricks on the top, and that's just indicating it's still a router, but now it's got built-in firewall capabilities into it. All these others, the Cisco iOS firewall, the ASA 5500, the Cisco Secure Access Control System, and ISE and IPS, they're new. Don't worry what they are today. We're going to get into all of them, and the thing I want you to take away is simply the first time I talk about one of those devices, like let's say the ISE, you're going to see its icon, and when you see the icon again, you'll go, oh yeah, that's the same icon, so that's the same thing that John was talking about earlier when you first saw it. That's all you got to remember. If you do that, you're going to do just fine. Are you ready to get into some technical material? Get ready. Make sure you got some pen and paper nearby to take some notes, because the more notes you take, the better. Our next stop is going to be into our first new technical lesson, where we can start right in and teach you some good information towards your CCNA security certification.